Hi guys, today I want to talk about something quite personal. I have been suffering a lot over the years. I have really tried to do a lot of inner work to find a way to cope with all of those emotions, experiences, and just find a better way moving forward. I have dedicated this video to talk about this. I want to talk about my suffering, what I was really experiencing. I want to talk about what helps me cope with those things. They have not disappeared, but I have found a better way to cope with them, and which will then lead me on to what I'm going to talk about in this video, which is why I meditate, how meditation has changed my life, how to meditate. I think people still, as simple as it might be, still struggle with the idea or the concept of meditation, how to actually be able to practice it. On the screen, you're going to find the chapters of the video. And before we get started, make sure to subscribe. On my channel, you're going to find health and wellness content. If you want to upgrade yourself to your 2.0 version, get healthier, get happier, take charge of your personal growth and your journey, then this space is for you. So let's get started. The first thing I want to say is why I started to meditate. What was I struggling with? What was all the suffering about? I really was suffering. I do struggle with managing my stress. I do struggle with the overthinking. I do struggle with the need to control the future and my life and where things are going, and that constantly made me feel really stressed. Those overthinking thoughts, like the overthinking and just a constant inner chatter, was honestly driving me crazy. It really was consuming me, and I think it was controlling me. I really was in the search for finding a way to better manage this. Why did I even looking for that something that will help me? It's because I was really sick and tired of it's exhausting. It's exhausting to constantly be battling with thoughts and so many things that are you feeling overwhelmed with different the future or responsibilities or certain decisions. So this is why I started to meditate. So why meditation became my go-to practice or solution is because it really has helped me get more clarity and focus into my life. It really helps me manage my stress better. Also, it's that consistency is key. Like I said, it's something that you need to practice regularly and to need to deepen the practice. And also when you do it, you feel good, but also the long-term practice will have also its benefits. Most importantly, really for me, meditation really helps me live more mindfully. This doesn't mean that you just do it once and you are good to go for life. It's something that you need to continue to practice to reap the benefits. What is meditation? Meditation is a practice of focusing mind so you can gain more focus and clarity, not getting swept away with the overthinking, the influx of thoughts, but rather being able to notice them, be aware of them, and letting them go with ease. And over time, it helps you to be able to handle and deal with what you experience in a better way. You can't stop the thoughts, but rather it helps you to observe them and not get swept away. Over time, it trains your mind to respond instead of react, and it helps you handle challenges with more ease and clarity. I'm trying to remember the exact quote, but basically one way to look at it, and I'm paraphrasing, but meditation is like practice for your brain to help you live more mindfully in the real world. So when you meditate, it's kind of the exercise and practice that will help you live more mindfully when you're outside of the practice in the real world. So I think that's really a beautiful way to look at it, because ultimately that's what we want to do. We want to find the techniques and the ways to help us being able to see things and respond with ease. And this is such a powerful tool to help us achieve that. So how do you meditate? Honestly, it's really one of those things that are so simple, but can be sometimes really difficult to do. It's like asking people to stay still, try to be calm, try to release thoughts is probably one of the hardest things for people to do, just because in today's world, for many, it's such a hustle and bustle kind of lifestyle, and we're constantly on the go, and we're trying to multitask, and we've got a lot of different responsibilities, and we're trying to think about so much all at once, and we're thinking about the future, and we're living in the past and thinking about the past. So it's asking people to just be in the present, live more mindfully, just sit down, try to be calm and try to meditate. Can be extremely challenging for many. How do you meditate? Honestly, if you don't currently meditate, the easiest way I would say is to literally try to sit down, close your eyes and breathe. Okay, just try to focus on your breath. If you get any thoughts along the way, which you would, and everybody does, is to be able to be aware of those thoughts and release them and try to bring your focus back to what your intention of that practice is. So the best way to do it is to really just, first and foremost, is like to sit, close your eyes, just try to focus on the breath, on your body's movement as you breathe in and as you breathe out, and just doing that for a few minutes. But what you want to get to is being able to do guided meditations, where it can be anything that you look up and select, or you can pick a guided meditation recording based on the length and or the theme of what you're trying to achieve. So if you want to manage your stress, if you want to let go, if you want to connect with your heart, if you want to do a loving kindness practice, there are also different variations of meditations. But ultimately what you want to do is to be able to find a guided meditation recording, sit down or lay down, whichever position you find comfortable, close your eyes and follow the practice with focus. You want to be able to focus with what is being said and trying to apply it, so that you're not thinking about anything and you're just being able to apply, listening to what is being said to you, whether you're releasing certain energies or you're following through. But keep in mind, it is extremely normal to get thoughts along the way. Everybody does. The idea is not to resist it and be frustrated by it and be upset with yourself and start to be hard on yourself. It's just being aware of it and releasing and letting go of those thoughts. So the key is allowing yourself to be in that moment without any expectations, without any pressure, and just following through. And what will happen is, even if you're doing 5 minutes of meditation in the morning and at night, ultimately, whatever meditation you're able to incorporate is better than no meditation. So just think of it that way. But ultimately, you also want to build up to be able to meditate once a day consistently, or twice a day consistently, and going from 5 minutes and building your way up to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And then just, building and deepening your practice. And even with that, sometimes you're gonna have good days and sometimes you're gonna have bad days where you're really unable to concentrate. And that's okay. Everybody's circumstances are different. Our hormones are changing. Our life pressures are different. So just being able to really respect that, understand that, and do the best that you can within how you're feeling that day. So what are some of the scientific benefits of meditation? For one, it helps with reducing or helping manage stress. It helps reduce the cortisol levels, which is the stress hormones, which can reduce the physical symptoms of stress, of tension, headaches, and fatigue. It helps improve focus and attention. So meditation helps train the brain to be more focused, which then helps with more clarity and attention. It helps boost mental clarity and also promote relaxation. I also want to talk about the connection between stress and detoxification. So our liver is responsible for a lot of the detoxification. It helps get rid of the toxins. When we are feeling stress, our body goes into fight or flight mode, and therefore it is not really allowing the body and the organs, like the liver, to do what it set out to do, which is be able to release the toxins. Our food impacts our gut health, and our gut health also impacts our mental well-being, and the same goes back full circle. So when we are managing stress, it's affecting our gut health, it's affecting our detoxification, it's affecting our physical well-being, and therefore it's important to manage our stress for our overall well-being. If you want to meditate but you don't know where to get started, let me share a few steps and a few tips with you that will get you on the right path. The best way to do it is to look for guided meditation recordings on YouTube or other platforms. On my channel, actually, you're going to find multiple guided meditation recordings. I've done a lot of them in 10 minutes length, so it's perfect for beginners. And also you can choose maybe based on the theme of the meditation or even the type of meditation. There are different types of meditations like love and kindness. I'm going to link in the video and at the end of the video, and also in the description, some links to some of my guided meditation recordings. So just start with guided meditations where you're just following the instructions and trying to deepen your practice that way. Start small. It's not about going from all or nothing. It's like challenging yourself to do X amount and doing 20 minutes or doing every day multiple times. It's about just even starting with as small as breath work. You don't even need to start meditating in the beginning. You can just literally just close your eyes and just focus on your breath and just bring your awareness and attention to even the physical, what your body is physically experiencing when you're inhaling and you're exhaling. Just doing that for a couple of minutes, and starting with 5 minutes and 10 minutes and building your way up. And consistency matters, just like everything else, whether it's eating well or working out. The more you do it, you can also reap even more benefits over time. It's like that compound effect. To wrap this up, I just want to let you know that meditation has really transformed my life in terms of stress management, in terms of managing my monkey mind, my monkey brain of like overthinking, and just being able to help me with stay focused and have more clarity. Again, this does not mean that I don't get stressed. It doesn't mean that I'm clear about everything in life, but it means I'm able to manage my stress in a much better way than I ever used to before. And honestly, it's been life-changing. So I really wish that you can reap the same benefits that I have. And I hope this video is shedding some light on that. Remember, like, health should be approached in a holistic way. It's nice to start with whatever resonates with you best, whether it's meditation, working out, eating better, practicing gratitude, and so on, but just like kind of building and evolving with time and what resonates with you the most. So if you found this video helpful, then on my channel you can also find guided meditation recordings, healthy recipes, and just real talk and a lot of different kind of content on health and wellness. Keep the energy flowing by subscribing to my channel to create a ripple effect to help me reach more people that can benefit from this content. If you want to upgrade to your 2.0 version of yourself, get healthier, get happier, then this space is for you. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.